guys, and welcome to this video. In this video I'm going to teach you exactly how you can get ripped just like Zac Efron. Now if you're a little bit like me, you've probably known about Zac Efron for maybe a couple of years and you never really thought his body was that great. But all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we've started seeing photos of him on the beach, photos of him in his new movies, and suddenly it looks like his body is really cool. I mean, it looks really amazing. As you can see in this picture, he's got nice ripped arms, nice chest, shoulders looking strong, and nice six-pack abs. So, a really good body, and to be honest, something that anyone can achieve if they're willing to put in the hard work and willing to make a success of themselves. So, in this video, I'm going to teach you exactly the steps that Zac Efron used to get ripped, and I'm going to teach you how you can do exactly the same. And here's the cool part, right? Like I said, it isn't actually that hard to achieve a body just like Zac Efron. Okay, so let's get straight into this. The first thing that you have to know, you have to know this, is that you have to eat the right foods. It doesn't matter if you work out 10 times a week, 10 times a day. If you're eating the wrong foods, it simply doesn't matter. Okay, so right now you're either overweight and you're looking to cut down and get down to a Zac Efron physique, or you're really skinny and you're trying to build up some muscle and look like Zac Efron. Either way, you have to eat the right foods. Now, surprisingly, the right foods to both lose weight and to gain weight are exactly the same. The only difference is obviously the quantity in that you eat them. Okay? So the right foods include things like tuna, chicken breast, steak, turkey, oatmeal, brown bread, brown rice, lots of vegetables, protein shakes, right? So that we want to make the majority of your diet from. They're the staples, if you like, of your diet. Okay. Now you need to eat 6 to 7 meals a day, all including those kind of foods. And if you do that, you'll find that your physique changes faster than anything else. Now, if you're looking to lose weight, you want to eat about 500 calories less per day than your maintenance. Now your maintenance level is simply a level that you eat per day where you're not gaining weight and you're not losing weight. Okay, so you simply have to eat less than that, about 500 calories less than that, and that will allow you to lose fat, right? Allow you to shred fat and get that Zac Efron look. Now on the other side, if you're looking to build muscle, you need to eat about 500 calories over maintenance. Okay, and that will allow you to gain perhaps about a pound of muscle per week and allow you to get that Zac Efron type look in a very short amount of time. So to work out exactly where you are right now, it's a little bit of, to be honest, a little bit of guesswork. There are certain formulas which you can look at online and you can just Google them, they're calorie formulas, but to be honest, it is a little bit of guesswork in determining where you are right now. And to do that, I would say most people are around 2,000, 2,500 calories. For most people, that's about their maintenance. Now for you, it might be slightly higher, it might be slightly lower, and that's something that you're going to have to figure out. And in my mind, the best way to do it is just to do it. It's just to eat maybe, say, 2,000 calories a day, and then work out where you are. If you're gaining weight, and you're trying to lose weight, then simply you're eating too much, right? If you're gaining weight but not enough weight, then you need to eat more, right? So you kind of got to figure it out for yourself, find out, where am I at right now, go for about 2,500 calories or 2,000 calories a day, try that for a couple of weeks, and then adjust accordingly. Okay, does that make sense? Awesome. So again, as long as you're eating 6 meals a day of the right foods, you're going to be able to lose fat and gain muscle fast, right? And that's exactly what you have to do in order to look like Zac Efron. Now, the second part of the program, in order to look like Zac Efron, is weight training. Obviously, you're not going to get a physique like his if you never go to the gym. So, you need to join a gym and you need to start working on compound lifts. Now, these are lifts such as deadlifts, it's squats, it's pull-ups, it's chin-ups, it's barbell rows. These are the kind of exercises that are going to totally transform your physique and allow you to have an amazing body, right? Don't go in the gym and just do things like only bicep curls or things like that, which a lot of beginners do. you need to do the right exercises, and you can get a lot of information online about how to do them correctly, or you can ask your trainers at the gym, okay? But you want to focus on squats, deadlifts, bench press, leg press, pull-ups, those kind of exercises. That's how you change your physique in the quickest amount of time. And that's how you'll get Zac Efron type physique, right? You'll build that muscle, and that's how you look like him. The next is cardio. Now, whether you're trying to lose weight or gain muscle, cardio is very important. Now, Zac Efron is very active. He likes to do things like rock climbing, windsurfing, surfing, running, all that kind of stuff. And if you're into that kind of stuff, then obviously it's easy for you. But if you're not, then you can simply do things like skipping at the gym. You can run on your treadmill. You can jump on a bike at the gym, and perhaps do 20 to 30 minutes 3 times a week. Right? That's going to really shred you up faster, and it's going to allow you to actually build muscle quicker because you're allowing your muscles to actually recover quicker. Right? So what's next? Now that you know basically the right information, you're starting to develop your fitness IQ, you realize what you have to eat, you realize you have to do weight training, you realize what you have to do cardio. So what's really next? What's stopping you from getting a physique like Zac Efron? Well, to be honest, nothing. You can achieve a physique like Zac Efron very quickly. And here are the steps that I would recommend you do. The first is to get a program. Now, I've been following a program called visualimpactmuscle.com. It's called Visual Impact Muscle Building, and you can get that from visualimpactmuscle.com. Okay, it's a very good program, and it's what I've been following to pack on weight and lose some body fat and look really great. And basically, the advantage of a program is that it sets everything out for you. You don't have to go. Excuse me. You don't have to wake up in the morning and think, oh, what am I going to work out today? Or what am I going to eat today? It's all laid out for you, right? And it's from someone who's been there and done that, someone who has an amazing body, and that can guide you. And so, in my opinion, a program is the first thing you have to get. Now, whether you want to get the Visual Impact Muscle Building program and download that, I would recommend it, but you don't have to. There are lots of other programs out there online you can figure out, or maybe you've got a friend that has a great physique and you can ask them. But either way, you need to get a program so that you just follow along from someone who's done it before. That's so important. The next thing is you've got to figure out a deadline. You've got to get serious. You've got to say to yourself, I want a great physique by. And then you've got to say, is it 3 months from now? Is it 6 months from now? Is it 9 months from now? But it's got to be a deadline which makes today important. Otherwise, if your goal is I just want to get a physique like Zac Efron, you're never going to get it, because it's always a continual thing. There's never a set deadline that you have to have it by. Does that make sense? For example, if you know that your summer's coming up in 6 months, and you're overweight by 20 pounds, you need to say to yourself, you know what, I want to look like Zac Efron within 6 months because I want to look amazing at the beach. Right? Does that make sense? Or maybe there's another deadline coming up. Maybe it's your birthday and you want to look great. Or maybe it's you're going overseas on a holiday. Or maybe it's just a competition with your friend. Maybe you say to him, look, I bet you $200 that in 3 months I'm going to look better than you. Or something like that. Maybe it could be a fun competition with your friends. But either way, you've got to set a deadline so that it ensures that you get committed and achieve your goal. Alright? Now, Zac Efron needed to get in shape for his movies, right? So that's his deadline. If you've heard of Taylor Lautner, the actor from the movies The Twilight series, he had a deadline between the first movie and the second movie, and he had to put on some mass and look really great. And it was about 3 months or 6 months or whatever it was, but it was that deadline which made it important to him. Okay, so you need to find a deadline for you, and that's how you're going to achieve great success. Okay, so that's the end of the video. I hope you learned a lot about how you can get a physique just like Zac Efron. I was probably very excited and probably spoke way too quickly, but it's just because I'm trying to help you and I'm trying to give you as much information as possible, because I believe that there's so much misinformation out there. A lot of supplement companies are trying to make it seem impossible to get amazing physiques, right? And it's honestly not. you can get a physique just like Zac Efron in a couple of months from now, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months from now, if you just follow the right program. And in my opinion, that's visual impact muscle, but I'm sure there's a lot of other good ones as well that you can try. Get committed to yourself, make it a must, and you can achieve whatever you want. Okay, so again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a lot. It was a lot of fun for me to give you this advice. Go over the video again if you want to learn some of the tips. And either way, I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope you have a get started on a program, and I hope you achieve an amazing body in the shortest amount of time possible. Alright, so let me know how it goes. Either write in a comment or send me an email or whatever. And best wishes.